What is up, everybody? Welcome to FLW videos. I will be honest with you, I had no idea that I would be making this video right here, right now at like 9:30 p.m. Did not expect this update to drop. Ladies and gentlemen, PvP is live. If you do have your ultra friends, you've got, your best friends or whatever, go ahead and send them a request. You can go ahead and set up your teams as well, whether you want to just battle in that Great League, Ultra League, Masters League. I kind of wanted to feel out the mechanics, and I know a lot of other people did too. So I did actually step into a battle, and I definitely want to talk about some things that I learned along the way, which I do think is going to be crucial moving forward, definitely covering some tips. So I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to Yoke Savvy. So Yoke Savvy, reached out to him, we decided to do some battles. We did 2 battles, we did ties, so who knows, maybe we need to go ahead and do another one or so. But I do want to go ahead and play some of the footage, talk about some peculiar things that I actually found out that I just couldn't believe ended up being the truth in the situation of battling. So many tips to cover. I am so excited. So with all of this being said, let's go ahead and get into the battle footage. We will be reviewing 2 different battles simultaneously. The battle on the left was actually the first battle that we did. Not gonna lie, he beat me on that one. But other than that, we didn't really understand as much as we did. The second time around felt a lot smoother. We didn't really switch out Pokemon or do anything like that. So we are going to mainly focus on the second set of footage as opposed to just the first one. So as you will see, sending out Metagross, not going to lie. If you don't have a super effective move against Metagross, Metagross was actually doing fairly good in the Great League, but notice he was not afraid to get out a switch, thinking that Moltres could probably outpace my Typhlosion. Luckily, we do have Blastoise for coverage. So as far as just some general tips, something that I learned, as you will see there, this is kind of interesting. If you are poking in the center of the screen, watch out for it because you might accidentally hit up the shield without even meaning to. In that case, when Moltres did the attack, I didn't even want to block with the shield, but it ended up happening just because it is in the center of the screen. So as far as just a strategy for it, maybe tap off to the side because you don't exactly know when their charge move is going to go off. That's definitely one tip that I want to give for you, just so you don't accidentally waste the shield, especially since you only get 2 a game. Now, this is pretty cool. As you will see, I decided to use a shield in this case versus Raikou, so we don't end up getting that super effective damage. And if you notice in the bottom right, it is filling up the timer to be able to switch. My goal is if I can get out and switch it, then I'll be able to get another Pokemon, but no, unfortunately, he does hit me with Raikou. It knocks out the Pokemon, no problem. Other than that, one major tip that I will not pretty much hear anyone say is that if you, for example, build up your Pokemon's move, right? So on the left, we got Lapras. Let's imagine it's got that Hydro Pump ready to go, but we don't necessarily use it yet. If you switch out your Pokemon, your new Pokemon will start its build-up back from scratch, but if you switch back to that Pokemon, it still retains its full move charge. That is epic. So basically, before you switch a Pokemon, if it's beneficial for you to get that charge bar move up, get it filled up and switch it out, whenever you switch back to it, you've already got a full charge ready to go. That could be super helpful for you to get yourself a win. Just keep that in mind. We definitely had a lot of fun with all of this. There you go. We've got the footage telling us that we win. He won the first one, so who knows? Maybe we're going to have to do some type of rematch. But when we were going through this, we both kind of realized that it really does depend on the choices that you make. Not going to lie, that was a massive factor, just the Pokemon that you pick. You don't really have too much control over it, so the best you can do is try to adapt as quickly as possible. So yeah, I am so excited about this. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think about PvP, and what do you think about some of the tips that I talked about throughout the entire video? Definitely let me know in the comments section below. I'm so excited to do this. I've been really focusing on building up some Ultra friends so I can battle with a lot of you, which actually brings me to my next point. If you want me to be added as a friend to you on your Pokemon Go account, make sure to check out my Patreon. We've actually added about 10 to 15 people. I do add you if you get the correct tier, and then we can work on our friendship progress, build it up so we can do some remote battling. So excited about this. Hopefully you are too. If you do enjoy this type of video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I We'll see you next time.
Hit me like a tidal wave, triggered by the aftershock. Hit me like a tidal wave, triggered by the aftershock. Oh.